Hi, welcome to my channel. I am a cross-dresser who is trying to develop a female persona and hopefully will be performing, hopefully looks forward to performing. And so I created this channel as a side channel. My main channel is Visionary Ventures. And I had started posting these kinds of videos on that, but I figured the purpose of the other channel is about exploring myself and exploring different theories, and this is really a side issue. This is like more of a career stint sort of thing, um, so I branched off into this. Anyway, I've been developing my voice, and my my voice is a little. Um, I'll practice. I'll keep practicing. Um, I'm going to use this channel as, first of all, my first stage as a way of developing my look. This takes a lot of effort, a lot of practice, and so forth and so on. So I had a really great time yesterday. I went out with a friend. We went to Walmart afterward. We went to the mall, and I'm really happy. I don't know what we went to Burger King, and there was a counter there, and I got all dressed. This wasn't the outfit I was wearing. I was more. If I can, I'm going to insert the shots that I of as I looked at the time. I'm sorry. As I looked at the time. So this is the weekend. I thought I looked really good, and I woke up, and this is what I decided to do it on Sunday as well. And plus, I hadn't been uploading this in a while. I don't know the next time I'm going to be uploading a video here on this channel. So here you go. I thought I looked really good, and I got in front of the camera here, and my makeup, my complexion needs work. I know where to put stuff. I know it. Okay, maybe it's because I had not entirely washed off my face. And I know I'm not doing a feminine voice right now. I had washed off my face. Excuse me. Okay. I think the rest of me looks really good. I can feel whiskers, even though I think I shaved pretty well. I'm not going out in public, sort of. But I made some improvements. I know I got some sticks. I learned something probably since last time I recorded this week. I'm gonna forget any pretense of talking in feminine voice right now. Okay, so I made some improvements. I got a highlighter, a white highlighter stick, and a contouring stick. And I've learned that. I also have a bronzer, several circular bronzer dishes. They're powder bronzers, and I've learned that this part, that familiar part where it goes around here, and then it goes into what's called like a 3. There's a contouring down the cheek, and then it goes down along the chin line. That's where the bronzer goes, and then the contouring specifically for this, and the highlighting is specifically here and down the nose, and in the cupid's bow, and in the chin and along the side. So, and you also wipe towards, you wipe from the dark to the light as if you're going into the light. And somewhere and also in the eye. So it's the white highlighting forms like a T pattern. It goes in the eye, like around the eyelids, and then there's that dome. Um, See, this is why I'm focusing so much on this. It's because I have a man's facial structure, so I'm trying to learn how to do it so as to put the dark where it needs to go in order to shrink certain parts, take attention away from certain parts of my face, and draw attention to the highlighted parts, which would be more feminine. Um, so that's why it's really important, and that's why I'm so frustrated when I come. I put on this makeup. I know exactly where to go, where to put it on, and the blush goes along here. See, um, in terms of contouring, it should make the upper part of your cheeks look more prominent, like on a woman's, and it should go. So the contouring, the dark contouring, should go along like that, not too far in, but like around here. And the highlighted part would go around the eyes, and then the blush would kind of be in between, like here. And I put that on, and maybe it's a matter of what products I'm using, but something somewhere. I sit down, and you can see probably none of this. Oh, you can see a little bit of contouring. See, right there. It's hard in because the angle is reversed. So you can see a little bit of contouring. So I just realized at this point I want to do the video, and I'm just going to go the way it is. I also applied matte lipstick here instead of regular lipstick. In regular lipstick, you have a lip liner going down, but I've seen that. Well, first of all, I knew yesterday that I was going with a friend, and she and I would be going probably eating somewhere. And this coming Sunday, a week from today, I'm invited to my first Super Bowl party, and it's with LG. Even though I'm heterosexual, I'm cross-dressing, and a friend of mine who identifies as female has been going to um, these LGBT meetings and participating in group. Um, she's very involved in that. As I've been developing my look, I've shown her my photographs. I shared with her my photographs, and she sent some of them to members there, and they see. I'm hearing it from her, not from them, so I can't tell for certain what they were saying. But he said that they liked it, and they liked to meet me, or they I guess some kind of affinity with my name, of course, being Samantha. So they only know me as Samantha. So anyway, so this Sunday it's going to be my first Super Bowl game, and my first Super Bowl game at all. I mean, in a party, and my first like outing, kind of. I've been to friends' houses, dressed like that. I've been to her friend's house, her the one I was just talking about. Um, Friends of hers, I've been to their house, and I've been to Walmart and so forth. But this would be my first time like downtown, in a public area, getting out of the car, going into a building, all dressed up, and I've got a cute outfit. I've got a pink sweater skirt, and got black leggings because it's going to be cold, and I'm using this time to improve myself even more. If it's kind of I developed, my breast area, and developed, my entire look. I've got people have been complimenting me on my blonde hair, which is really good because I'm attracted to mermaids, and I, I, I like if I were a woman, or if I were going for that mermaid look, I'd want nice long blonde hair. So here, my earrings really don't show very well, but I wanted to show them off anyway. And my eyes, I learned how to do the eyes much better. And the friend I was talking about, she said that, and I knew this already. Like I'm looking at some other female impersonators, cross dressers, and they have their eyebrows really well done. And I think I've really sculpted it pretty well. This is actually drawn. I don't want to say drawn on. This is actually closer to the way women would actually do it. I found that men have their eyebrows looking something. Obviously, they're not colored like this, but I mean, they have sort of more of an arch too. So I thought it was only a woman thing. So that's why I was hesitant to do it because you can't really, once you shave it or whatever, you can't undo it Monday morning. But that the fact that men have done that too made me think about how bushy my eyebrows probably have been all this time. And that's another benefit of doing all this. It's forcing me to reevaluate and get a better sense of what I should look like as a man. So I'm improving my eyebrows, and here they don't look bushy. They now look kind of more sculpted, more like a feminine art. It's awkward right there. Now one eye here, I think this eye, no, yeah, this eye, I think might be down a little bit lower than this eye physically. So it's a little tricky, but anyway, I think they're looking good. And I think this, oh, back to the lipstick. So I knew I was be eating at Burger King, and so I didn't want regular lipstick. You'd need a lip liner, you'd need lipstick in there, and then so forth. And by the time I got done with it, it's going to rub off on the food or whatever, it's going to smear or whatever, and I need all the help I can get to looking feminine. So this time matte lipstick stains the lips and stays on longer. But I found even that can rub off. I found on my teeth, although it's not, well, anyway, I guess that's pretty good. So it looks better, and I think the female impersonators that I've seen, that like professional ones, I think they use matte, and I think my eyes look better. I think overall, and I've got forgive me for the nails are rubbing off. I know it's a little sloppy of mine, but I'm trying out new techniques. But I've got nice rings, and I think I look, other than the stupid contouring, I don't know what's going on with that, because the contouring is a lot to shape the face towards a feminine face, and the eyes look fine, the eyebrows look good, the lips look good, and so forth. It's the complexion. It's just, I put all that effort in, and see here, wait, maybe that's showing up a little bit, but that's after I put on all the makeup, and then I put a misty spray over it, a foundation, all that, and then I found out misty spray is better for older women or older people in general. Something about the skin, it looks better than the foundation I'd been using before, which was, I think, it was called full coverage, and I wanted something more, was it matte? And I thought that I needed to figure out my foundation color all over again. But I went to Ulta, and somebody there said, I hope I'm not disparaging Ulta by saying this, but somebody at Ulta said that all I'd have to do is mix mist with the foundation I already have, and it would give a more glowy, there's a glowy and there's a full coverage, something like that, if I'm not confusing them. And I wanted more of the glowy to give off a nice shimmering effect. And so I bought that instead of trying to find a new foundation, go through all that. Okay, anyway, so let me tell you something really nice that happened at Burger King. Um, I was with my friend, and it's a mall, so there's a huge food cart, and there's a Burger King counter, and I go up, and I'm dressed well, not like this again, but I'm dressed well. This level of workup, but maybe a little bit better because they could see the blush and everything. And I give my name as Samantha, and she's about 20 years old, 25, something like that, behind the counter. She's young, and what would you like? Oh, I'd like this and this. Trying to do my best female voice, which is not this, by the way. Um, Samantha, hi. It was something more like this. Uh, s- I'd like I'd like a royal crispy chicken, and I'd like an Oreo something, please. Thanks. That's typically how I talk in a female voice. If commanded to suddenly, go to a female voice, that's about what it is. So I don't know if she was being polite or what, but it just made me feel really good that later on when she had her back turned away from me, counters here, her back is like I'm here, and then she's over here, and she has her back to me, and they're just trying to get orders out, in bags, and she kind of indicates me, and she says, "Oh, it's for her," and that felt really good because not that I have an identity thing with wanting to be called she, but it's just that I'm trying to blend in and I'm trying to look as natural and passable as possible. And again, I don't know whether she was just being polite because it's her job and she just pleased the customer or whatever. But it was really nice that maybe she did just take me in a more feminine way. Um, so it's just nice that she said, "Oh, it's for her." And I did my best not to react, just casually. Yep, it's mine. I'm a her. Yep, it's mine. Um, so that was really nice. I sat down and we talked. And when I was talking, of course, I know enough. I've observed the way women eat and so forth and behave, and trying to get that better because this is just one aspect of it. There's also mannerisms. There's makeup. There's mannerisms. There's speech, and I'm trying to get this all set so that if I do go to um, this theater slash bar, LGBT friendly spot, and I start, maybe I could perform wherever I go. I want to be as passable as possible. So it's a great intellectual challenge too. I'm learning quite a bit. I know. Whenever I say this, it sounds like I'm justifying myself, but anyway, um, I'm hoping this creates a sense of dysphoria in the viewer, and I'm looking I'm looking hopefully as feminine as possible. I'm speaking in a male voice, but anyway, all right. So, and I've also learned that women tend to gesture more, and so anyway, so I'm sitting down with this friend, and as I'm eating, of course, I have what did I have? I had a sandwich, some kind of burger, cheeseburger or something, and don't tell my rabbi, but a cheeseburger, and I had an Oreo. Oh, right, I just said it a while ago. I had the crispy chicken um, sandwich. So I have that, and then I have my tall, um, tall thing with a straw, the Oreo shake. And rather than a guy, drinking the shake or whatever, I take my fingers and I squeeze the straw, and I just sip the straw from the straw, and I take the burger and I lift, with my fingers, some fingers left out, and I just daintily eat, take a bite out of it, put it down, and chew longer than I probably would typically for as a guy. And because I think women either conditioned or what to chew their food for longer and take smaller bites. So And also when I was walking around, it's tricky because my this is something else. This is another way in which this is helping me. I suffered a stroke, a minor stroke, but it was well anyway some years back, 2000, going into 2018, and so my foot. You want me to show you my foot? No, my foot, my the like picture. This is my foot. This is my ankle, and so forth. The foot is the muscles are still awkward. They can move. I mean, I can walk pretty normally, but sometimes when I'm trying to do something that's awkward for me, like what I'm saying is swaying my hips back to side. And also, I was turned to the side a lot of times. Like I was talking to her, and as I was walking, I'm trying to. I don't know how you do it. Maybe it's awkward for everybody, but like I would walk and was trying to talk to her sideways. It's basically it was sideways, and I'm trying to sway my hips side to side while I'm walking with my ankle not fully recovered. So it's really awkward. Anyway, let me. I've shown you my breasts enough. Okay. So I'm walking, and also that thing about swaying. And we went to Walmart afterwards. And before I forget, I've had this happen before, and I'll mention it here. When I was at Walmart, I don't know again if how much of this is because I was passing, or how much was because people were just being nice. And see, I don't know if people were being nice, guys were being nice, or I was passing, or somewhere in between where it was. They noticed that I was like a transgender person or something, and they were being kind. But anyway, a few times I would be moving my cart, and guys would look and then smile slightly, and or notice me, and they'd give a gesture like, you can go through. That's nice. I hope to get to that point where it really is passability. But anyway, I know when a woman, when a guy pushes the cart, it's more, they're very muscular. And by the way, that's why I haven't worn this dress. Let me get up. I can, you can't really see it from there. But it goes down to my knees. Anyway, I haven't worn this because I think the last time I wore this was, I guess the last time I wore this was when my makeup wasn't so good, and I thought I looked hideous, so I haven't. Well, I've just kept it in the closet. I'll when I get better or something, maybe I'll wear it sometime. But so now I feel like I'm really coming along, and I don't know. I just felt like I didn't want to wear a skirt today, and I didn't want. I dressed up yesterday. I dressed up in a nice full blouse and black pants with a nice belt. And this day I felt like just wearing a summer dress. It's so cold outside. Something you wouldn't catch me wearing outside. But I'm indoors anyway. So anyway, my shoulders are showing through. And men's shoulders have to be hidden if they're doing something like what I'm doing. So sometimes you can wear like a cardigan. I have some cardigans in the closet. So I'm in Walmart, and a guy would push a cart, showing muscles, like, well, not showing muscles, not necessarily, but just the way guys do. They just are stronger. So when I was pushing the cart, I kind of had the bar around my around my hands, but I kind of lightly I let go a little bit and I just lightly pushed it along, slid it along, and it's probably more feminine. Um, and oh, back to the hip swing. Now I didn't want to come across as too much because then that way, then that way, it would look like I'm exaggerating, which is something I didn't want to do. I I think women are partially constructed to do it like this, but when they walk, I what I was trying to do was to like strengthen as you're going away from the hip sway inward and you're stepping forward to strengthen the leg and the butt muscle so as to move forward. So I was trying to do the hip motion, but do it more naturally. Excuse me. I was trying to do it more naturally. And um, so anyway, all right. Switching to guy's voice again. This is kind of fun. Um, that's how that went. I thought it went pretty well. Okay, so back to my makeup. I need to figure out how to get this to show up because I noticed here it's not showing up. I went to the mirror. It is fading out. It's like my skin is absorbing the makeup. Um, I don't know what it is. Um, I know maybe I'm being hard on myself, but it's really important to look. Um, but I've been taking some nice pictures. What else can I say? I wrote down some things things to say. The voice. Oh! My inspiration for doing all this. I've mentioned in prior videos, but when I was a boy, um, I would watch. I grew up in the 1980s, and there were feminine actresses all glammed up in 80s TV shows and sitcoms and dramas like Knight Rider. I remember the scientist slash engineer was glammed up, and you look at Battlestar Galactica and even Star Trek, and they were all glammed up, and I wondered, boy, like, because I'm very visually oriented, and boy, it'd be nice to like look like that, and I was just very attracted to that beauty. And there's a part illusionist in me where I'm wondering how can I get it? What can I get away with it? Like here, the cleavage right here. I think I think that's pretty good. Um, so um, this all helps with that. It's an intellectual challenge. I guess there's not more I need to say. It's more like a status update. The voice. Oh, yes. Here, let me show you what about the voice. Here, this it's it's called Eva, and right there, you can't really see that very well, but you see the start and then the green. Now, here I'll give you an example. Now, feminine voice involves. Oh, yes, marking. See right there, that's totally not a feminine voice. You can see the red below, and you can see a little bit of green. That's at the 220 mark, 220 hertz mark, and surprisingly, it doesn't take me that much effort to get into the pitch. This is only the pitch. There's also inflection, which I think is easy for me. People, when they're trying to do a feminine voice, they automatically go to raising their pitch. It's one thing. There's pitch, there's inflection, there's resonance. The resonance is tricky. The pitch, see, all I have to do is, here, let me speak here. Hi, this is my normal. It's on camera. Usually, when I was doing this earlier this morning, I just nailed it. Green, 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 all the way across, 220. Hi, how are you today? That's hi. All right. Let me masculinely clear my throat for a moment. Okay. Hi, hi. This is my normal voice. That's getting closer. See the green. You can't really see. Hi, how are you? Hi, hi, mine. And there's usually a trigger word, trigger phrase that people use in order to slip into their feminine voice. Um, Hi, my name is Samantha. Hi, hi. I tend to use hi. It sounds syrupy. Hi, this is my This is my normal voice. It's a little bit better. It's weird. It's like the canary won't sing on camera. Um, but anyway, I can do better when I'm not filming. Hi, hi. This is my normal voice as Samantha. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty close. What I need to do is get the resonance to be focused on a certain part of my throat, um, and the inflection. Somebody had a video where he does it really good. His name is Nat, Natt. I can't remember what the YouTube channel name is, but I put in Nat female voice, brings him up. So he does a really good voice, but he does for a long while he'd been doing a girly voice, and I don't want to necessarily do a girly voice. I want to do a woman's voice. So okay, I admit that was a gesture to look more feminine, but anyway, a more feminine voice. He does it really, a girly voice really well. What he tried to do, what helped him was watching Mean Girls, the lead character of the Plastics, which is the group the hip group. She's very feminine. Imitate how she speaks. And he said that helped him. So I actually bought it on streaming, figuring if anything happens, I don't care if I lose that on my streaming thing for whatever reason, if I lose the video. But by buying it, I can refer to it again and again and again. I'm going to practice that. I'm going to practice getting this makeup to stay longer. See, what I do is my routine is to put on photo finish, Smashbox photo finish um, primer, and then I put on the not clearance. I keep wanting to say clearance. The concealer. I have Liquid 2.0 from Jecca Black, which is like a gray. It's like a grayish brown, and I apply that to the red spots of my face. Oh, first of all, I moisturize. I've been moisturizing a lot more often now than I used to, and I just noticed this is really nice when my eyelashes, the mascara seems to be really working, and I tried my best at. See, let me go in for a closer look. That's my forget what it's called. Not crow's feet. That you know what it is. It's like the bird, the liner, whatever it's called. And see, my eyeshadow is better. I put on a flat eyeshadow first. I've brought individual brushes for all this. My oh, I just noticed right here. I didn't get the bottom part of that. Oh well. I'll be sure next time. Hopefully for the Super Bowl, I'll be able to get that. But I put on the flat eyeshadow about halfway up, and then I switch to another brush, which is the detail crease, and I get a darker color for the detail crease in the back, and then I blend it. I put on maybe I go back to the flat eyeshadow, and I go along the front again, and I'm also blending it. So it's not just up, back, and up, forward. I blend more. That's something new that I've been doing. And I just cut I just shaped my brows like this, nothing that much, but I did use pencil eyeliner to draw this in and darken it. And I told you the highlighter down the nose and so forth, and the matte lipstick, and oh, and I use white eyeliner along at the bottom. White, I've been told by somebody at Clinique that white eyeliner brings out the eyes, and I want to make the eyes look brighter because I guess sort of a woman's eyes tend to be brighter or more noticeable, or just a woman's eyes are really one of the best features on the face, something like that. I want to draw attention to the eyes. So I on the waterline I draw a white eyeliner, and then you don't want to use liquid. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's not dangerous. But anyway, I know the thing about only using pencil eyeliner on the waterline. You don't want to use something that would clog up the spots that emit water, tears. And then I use a liquid liner on the upper line. Before I had been copying what I had seen this other crossdresser, amazing crossdresser on Facebook. What he/she, I'll just say she. What she does is, it looked like she was drawing the liner all the way down. It's hard to do on camera because it's all in reverse. Down towards the nose, like this upper line. Up here. It's really awkward doing this backwards. I mean, like looking at a reverse image trying to do this, but going around this top line and then look like went all the way down, all the way down. But no, it's just the eyelash area. So that's what I did. I didn't draw it all the way down. See, I didn't draw it all the way down. I just went up to the eyelash mark, and then let me see what else. So I put on the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and then I put on the concealer, which is dark, like brownish, to conceal the red spots, and then I wait for that to dry a certain amount of. Oh, I put on the foundation, and that Smashbox. I forget what it is. Anyway, foundation, liquid, and then I wait. I should remember to wait like 5 minutes. Maybe that's what screwed me up here. Wait 5 minutes before putting on the contouring makeup, and that's liquid. And then now I've added in this mist. It's just a spray. And hopefully that's doing the job. Maybe that's what's screwing up. I don't know. But misting spray. It's a setting. It's got two things. The mist. I think that's what screwed it up. Maybe. I think I used the spray, the setting spray, instead of the mist today. Yesterday, if it came out better, maybe that's the reason why. But I'm supposed to use the mist with the foundation, and then wait like 5 minutes, and then put on, I would put on the white highlighter. Right, you put on white highlighter first, around here, and in the Cupid's bow, whatever you call that, and then draw a line up. It's like a exclamation point, and then, so you can see what I've done. I should smear it. See, I didn't do the spray, but so you can see the white in there. I do like a global thing around. I guess if I look at my finger and try and use it from that, I won't be so confused. Like that. And then a line up here on either side of highlighter, and then up here, highlight around the eyes. And I also, around the eyes, I didn't do that. I think my eyeshadow is still looking good. Today I didn't do it. Yesterday I remembered to do it. First put eyeshadow primer on there, and then wait like 5 minutes, which is not a long time, and then I put on my eyeshadow and so forth. The primer helps it sit better and last longer. Something I forgot to do, but it's holding up anyway. So then I put in my darker, I put on my bronzer. Like I said before in this video, I have several dishes, and they're different. I have what's called Goddess bronzer from Clinique, and I have a natural bronzer. I have different dishes of bronzers, and they never show up really well on screen when I'm doing these videos. But I put the bronzer in that familiar, well, maybe if I ignore what I'm doing, I just do this. It's supposed to be in like a 3 pattern where it's around the forehead and it comes into dark, like make the cheeks more prominent. There's a reason for all this. Cheeks more prominent, and it goes back down to shorten the jawline. And so then over that, then I do then I take my stick, my contouring stick, and I go down like that, just on here. And then I hope and pray. And then the setting spray or setting powder. Now, I switched from pressed powder because I was copying what other kids were doing, and they're like 20-something. And I was advised that, well, how come they're using loose powder? I should be using loose powder, a pressed powder. Well, it's a difference in the skin. As you get older, your skin has more of a need for pressed powder than loose powder. I guess tightening of the skin or something or other. But I switched to pressed powder, and then now for a more glowy look, instead of that, I use the setting spray. So then, let's see, then of course I also do blush, and I told you that before. My nails, I know they didn't come out. Oh, that's another thing. I have these Glamnetic nails, and fortunately I didn't lose any. They were already peeling off, and I was using glue. I bought new glue, but I wasn't using the new glue, nail glue, but I think I was using pretty good glue that unscrew the cap. And some of them were loose or they were popping off. And I wish there was some magic formula. Anyway, I thought it would look more feminine because they were pretty nails, pink nails, longer. So I figured I don't want to lose these, so I just the heck with it. I just took them off, the remainder off. See, I had worn some of them there, and some of my fingers were showing because they had peeled off before I even got into the car with my friend to drive over. And I figured, okay, I'll only have a few of them on. It looks awkward, so forget it. The heck with it. I'm just going to take them off. And I put them in my purse and handbag. When I came home, I took them out and I put them back in I save everything in a little dish that they came in, so I don't lose any. I've still got to figure that out. So I'm back to, these look pretty nice. These are colorful. This is just the bottom coat, and then put it on, the gel, and then the top coat. So I guess I'm stuck with these if I don't want to have fear of losing those other nails. Anybody who's actually watching this channel, this video, please tell me if you lost anything. Do you do anything? Is there some special magical trick that I'm missing out on in how you keep these nails, other than paying some amount of money to go to a salon to have them put on? Maybe that's what they do. So I guess that's all it is to mention this video. I guess I hope you have a nice day, whatever you're doing, whenever you're watching this video. Oh, I got also in terms of keeping my skin nice and smooth, I got new razor blades finally. I have I think it's a Philips or a Norelco. I think it's a Philips. It's one of those. It's an electric razor with 3 heads on them, and I had certainly worn that thing down. It's like at least 2 years I've been using that razor, and then I've been switched from not using that a lot of times and just sticking with the regular razor, and I finally figured, okay, I buy my stuff on Amazon online. I'm gonna this Super Bowl party is coming up. I really want to look, that like my skin is very smooth, like a woman's, especially around here, on the face. A woman's face should not have any hair. Um, so, I mean, I'm trying to look as passable as possible. I know, of course, women can have like little whiskers, accent, whatever, but I want to look as feminine, nothing to give me away. Um, so I knew that I needed new razor blades anyway for that electric razor, and I bought them. I got 6. It takes 3 each. When you attach it, it takes 3 blades. So I got 6 in the package. So it should last for me for a while, and I threw out the other ones. So there's that, and I mentioned that I'm exfoliating in my process. I put water on my face in the morning, every morning. I put water on my face and massage it, so forth, and then I have CeraVe. I wipe that on my face, and then like twice a week, I do, especially before except this morning, before getting all glammed up, I put on exfoliate. It's an exfoliation liquid, and I wipe that on. I just tap it on. I guess there's nothing else to say at this point. I'm wondering about whether the contour stick, the fact that it's a stick, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe I should not have. Maybe I should have shaven more. I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing up on. I guess it is sort of showing up on camera. And I want to show you my earrings, and that's it. So I'll see you next time. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about, but hopefully I'm not going to be repeating myself. I'm going to make enough improvements that I'll have something worthwhile to say. So, all right, so long. Hi. I didn't plan on putting this extra video part on, but I had finished filming the first part of this video, and then as I was trying to upload it into my video editor, I ran out of space and I had to edit, so forth. So I went on Facebook, and I thought, oh wow, I had been getting compliments on my look and improving and so forth. And even during the trip, I went to Ulta, and there's a guy there in the back. I shouldn't give any more information, but he said, oh wow, you much improved and so forth, in so many words. And so I thought I was doing pretty well. And then I posted the pictures, the 3 pictures I had taken, to this Facebook group called something like makeup improvements or makeup advice or something. And so I posted those 3 thinking I would get good advice. I'm just looking for feedback. And I didn't mention I was a cross-dresser or anything. So there was one comment, this is just a joke. It's a man with a wig and so forth. Then other comments like, literally, it looks like a 5-year-old drew with a Sharpie on the eyes and everything. And that made me bad, but I tried not to focus on that, because some people gave good advice, like try switching to brown eyebrows instead of black. That was good. And what really bothered me was that I'm earnestly trying to improve. Like right now, I think I'm doing pretty well. Um, but I guess at that point, I guess again, I suppose maybe I was rushed an hour ahead. See, I was supposed to meet somebody at 11, and then all of a sudden she says, "Oh, I'm here. I'm ready at 10." Whoops! So I didn't have that extra hour to get ready, become further ready. So that was that, and it just I didn't like the rude. There was only one rude comment. A lot of people laughing in as a reaction to my 3 pictures. So, but I kept cool head, and some people did give comments, give feedback, like work on this and work on these things before you go to your complexion and stuff like that. See, um, I know where to place the contouring stuff, the highlighting and contouring and blush, but maybe slight tweaks, like maybe up higher or something. But for some reason, I don't know, my friend said that she could see the contouring. I can see it a little bit. Yeah, see there. I guess I can see the contouring. Maybe it's the lighting as well, but it just something is not quite working right. And I can, okay, so the purpose of this video is number one, to say, oh, poor me, look at this stupid feedback I got. And I don't typically get feedback like that. So that's partly why this it feels so icky. But because I've been putting a lot of effort into my voice and into my look and mannerisms and so forth. It's not a joke. So I'm trying to get to the level of like Gray Phillips. Look up Gray Phillips on Facebook, and that's the level that I'm trying to get to. And also Michaela Wisebish. But anyway, I think I'm getting there. This looks good. What I'm looking at right now looks good. And I'll improve the eyebrow. So I should make a list of key trouble spots that don't always come out well. And then like a checklist. And then just go through and make sure that those are done well next time I do this, each time I do this. Now, I've gotten compliments, even in the Facebook post, I got compliments like lips are to die for, something like I wish I had lips like that, something like that. I've gotten compliments on my hair, blonde hair. I think I'm happy because I like being a blonde. And my eyes, my eyebrow. Now, this is, again, not the look. I'll post pictures at the end to show you. The ones where I'm in the car are the ones I'm talking about. The ones taken later are more where I'm wearing this. Is obviously after the other pictures that they were essentially making fun of. But I think my brows, I think, are coming along. I've switched to brown. I've switched to liquid contouring sticks and highlighting sticks. Maybe I should go back to powder. Maybe I should switch back to powder contouring and also use my blending brushes and so forth, the complexion brushes more. What I really want to do is get I'm friends with Gray on Facebook, but what I really want to do is talk to get some feedback, like improvements, like how do you do this? And I want to reach out to the drag queen community, and not that I want to become what I call a drag queen, which is an extreme version of stuff, but they would have makeup technique. I just want to reach out to more people, get actual feedback. But I think my eyelids look good. The mascara is the other thing that was mentioned. I'll switch to pencil because the liquid, I was trying for liquid because somebody else said, yeah, another crossdresser, said that he uses liquid because he thought it showed up better. But I'm going, okay, now I'm going to stick to pencil because I don't have the skill, apparently, to be able to pull off the eyeliner. And I know I'm not the only one. I mean, even women like have a hard time with eyeliner, but that's good. And again, the asking about how I get the contouring to show up, but and this, I should comb my hair more often because I'm doing this, and I knew when I was buying this wig, I knew that would require maintenance based on the feedback. But this doesn't look good because I'm doing this and it's getting like this is it's knotting up. It's not really knotting up. It's just sticking, and just I have to undo that stuff, and it doesn't. It looks like I think it looks pretty good. Stringy. I think it looks pretty good for blending. Although when you do this, you can see my hair underneath. That's bothersome. But other than shaving this part, I don't know how you can get around that. But it's the stringiness is one thing, but it tends to get tangled. That's the better word I was looking for, tangled. But I think like my eyes, the mascara on my eyes, I think looks good. I'll keep working at it. But again, those pictures were taken before I got the newer mascara. This mascara I used was given to me by Clinique during that trip. So this is new mascara, and I'll work on the sides, the side here, refine it better, and pay more attention when I'm doing it. I think this is the eyelids. I think are good, and just not mind what they say on Facebook. They don't know me. I did it under my Samantha Bahar profile. So if you want to go there, check it out, and you'll see what was, if it's still posted, you'll see what they said. But they don't know me. I didn't use my real name and so forth. So it's just the emotional stuff. I work so hard, and then some of them laughing at me and so forth. But I guess, oh well. So I think I'm doing pretty well, and I've given you enough show of myself. So I'm gonna go pig out, and I can get all the stuff off, and I have to do the laundry. And I'm in an apartment, so I want to make sure my lipstick is off. It's a stain, so hopefully with oils and so forth, I can be able to get it off and just look like my normal, regular male self and go prepare. And then tomorrow and the week and so forth. So, all right. So goodbye for now.